Alright, call Allah Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Rule 212. This is 100% truth. Shout out to Akim on all four corners of the planet, pushing his word in truth and sincerity. To the three sisters, the Aquaf, who are listening and learning. And to the Confusion of Faith brothers tuning in, getting ready to teach. To USA Shalom. And this was inspired by brother, I believe the name is the elder Zaquan from GNM at Chicago. He posted Salaki, if I'm wrong, if I'm wrong, Lord run through the spirit, correct me. Yeah, he just made a quick video lesson proving that the original color of the Israelites, and it made me think I gotta structure my lessons better. And so you brothers out there, something like this, you want to prove a point. Well, the brother had like 1 point and a scripture, and he had 4 scriptures to prove it. It's not going to be exactly like that, because everybody different. But I figured like I'll prove real quick. Yeah, keep it short, simple, and sweet and to the point. The scriptures say make it plain. So, plainly, this place, America, is Babylon the Great, without a shadow of a doubt. And it's going to get destroyed. But like to prove, this is about proving that this place, America, is Babylon the Great. Now I'm gonna read through a little bit of Revelation 17. I'm gonna skip down. I'm gonna hit some precepts. Revelation 17:5. Upon her forehead was written the name, Mystery, Babylon the Great, mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. And, for a long time, this was a great mystery of the Bible. But, we coming into a time where the Lord's just starting to reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. What does the scripture say? I will do nothing but reveal my secrets unto my servants, the prophets. I will do nothing. Let's see. Yeah, Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So, yeah, I'm digressing a little bit, but, but that's, that one of those secrets is, actually, no, I'm not digressing. One of those secrets is, America being Babylon the Great, man. 6, and 17:6. And I saw the woman drunk with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahweh Shai. When I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. And the angel said unto me, Whereof didn't thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and the beast that carrieth her, which have the 7 heads and 10 horns. And that goes back to Daniel, the 12th chapter. Actually, let me get that in a different app. This one's not loading. Book of Daniel, chapter 12. I thought it was 12. And Daniel 10 and 12. Sloggy brothers, just bear with me. Can't remember the I can't remember the exact chapter. Yeah, Daniel chapter 7. Start at 23. No, I actually started 22. Until the Ancient of Days Slack Daniel 7 and 22. Until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. That's also proven that your servants, the prophets, pertain to Amos 3 and 7. The saints, the servants of the prophet, are the 1/3. Daniel 7:23. Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon the earth, which shall be diverse from all the other kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it in pieces. And the 10 horns out of his kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time. But judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and destroy it unto the end. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, all of Israel, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and dominions, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. So all nations and all kingdoms, when Yahushua comes back and sets up the kingdom of heaven here on earth, all nations are going to be under us, and they're gonna be first to serve and obey us, man. But going back to Revelation 17. Those 10 horns are NATO and the EU. And what's going on right now? They're starting to hate the whore, man. And the woman which thou saw, Revelation 17 and 18. And the woman which thou sawest is a great city, which reigned over the kings of the earth. Okay, well, what's the great city that reigns over the whole earth? It's America, man. America got their hand in every country they ever been in. They ain't never left, man. And the scriptures say, it's what? There's a nation who can't stay at home? Who can't stay at home? The Statue of Liberty, man. You think of America, you think of the Statue of Liberty, man. That just proves America's a woman, man. I say that. Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desires as hell and is death. Because this man Esau, he walk after mammon, and he walk after false gods and walk after that flesh, and he got a lot of people walking after that. But those are the ways of death, man. And cannot be satisfied, but gathered unto him all nation, and heapeth unto him all people. Scriptures say in Matthew 6 and 24 here. No man can serve two masters, for evil he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve power and mammon, you know. So it's got to be one or the other, man. And like these people, like these churches asking for money, these churches doing all this stuff, and these people, you know, out here chasing money. Yo, I gotta get this bread. Yo, I gotta get that Mercedes. Yo, I gotta get that nice house. Yo, that's chasing money, man. That's chasing mammon. Don't do it, man. That's the ways of death, man. Matthew 6:21, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Jump back to 22. But lay up for yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break nor steal. Exactly, man. You know, what does this say? The passion of this world fadeth and passeth away. In 1 Corinthians 7:31, and they that use this world not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. You know, so these people abusing money, man, that's the ways of death, man. Revelation 18:3, for all nations have drunk the wine of the wrath of fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Exactly. You know, everyone coming to America, everyone in these other nations, they they committed spiritual fornication with America. And, you know, it's like all this trading deals, all this stuff. These people are sitting in high places. You think of all these government officials in these third world countries that are waxing rich because of the abundance of delicacies that America has provided for them, man. I'll jump down to verse 7. 18:7. How much have she glorified herself and lived so deliciously? For so much torment and sorrow give her, for she said in her heart, I sit a queen, am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. You know, so America think nothing ever go happen, you know, but like, there's a reason why America was Lord allowed America to be built on such atrocities, and for all these atrocities, like what they did to our people, people of Gad, so-called Native Americans, man. You know, and everything up from that, and the Trail of Tears, man. They think nothing coming. They think nothing coming, man. That's pride, man. Verse 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord power who judgeth her, man. Going back to more scriptures proving that this place is Babylon the Great. Deuteronomy 28:49. The Lord Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far and from the end of the earth, as swift as an eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. And you know what's on the back of your dollar bill? What's on the back of your coin? A motherfucking eagle. What's the national bird of the United States? It's an eagle, man. Obadiah 1:4. Though thou exalt thyself as thy eagle, and though thou set thy nest upon the Salakia. And now, let me start over. Obadiah 1:4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, meaning he's trying to go to space. America got this space program, so did Russia. Thence I will bring thee down, saith the Lord. But America, you look at Look, pull out a quarter right now, man. Pull out a quarter right now. Let me get a picture. Just type in America Eagle. You know, the United States seal, got eagle and back from American flag. You know, all this shit, man. Pride, man. You can't deny that, man. Proverbs 14 and 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but in the end, therefore, are the ways of death. Exactly. And all these people in America, hey, man, they could be like very nice people, but like they walk in a way that seemed right to them, like Proverbs 14 and 12 said. But in the end, therefore, are the ways of death, man. And you going along and just being a follower about the society and doing everything the society says is okay. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Anyone can do what they want. Blah 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 blah. Is Aleister Crowley fucking shit, man? That's the ways of death, man. You know, and going back to how these nations are gonna hate the whore. You know, Mark 24 and 24. If a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand, man. So you think of America and Russia, but even think of America. Think of like the infighting of America from the get-go, man. From the red coats to the motherfucking blue coats, man. Which is just like, you know, if you watch wrestling, you got red and blue, just like the flag. You got Bloods and Crips, man. It all just goes back to that shit, man. It all goes back to Esau, man. Matter of fact, let me pull up Mark. Mark's a good chapter. Oh. Mark 3 and 24 it was, right? I started 22. Mark 3 and 22, and the scribes which came down from Jerusalem said, He has Beelzebub, and by the prince of the devils casteth he out. And he called them unto him, and said unto them in parables, How can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but has an end. And a perfect example of that is like this LBGTQ, whatever the fuck they call it, man. You know, you got all these people, saying like it's right, it's being promoted, but then you have like the older generation of these Edomites who have this homosexuality in their motherfucking DNA, against these transsexual people, or whatever the fuck. It's just like what I can't even imagine. I can't even fucking fathom what they not the right type of faggot, you know? So it's like these older Edomite conservative faggots. They divide against the young millennial generation, and forget about the homosexuality. Think of the baby boomers versus America. You know, that's just another example of saying fight against Satan, man. Just look at any movie about the American Revolution. Just you know, it's always been that way, man. Even back in way back, you know, like way back before, when you had certain Edomites, you had certain Idumeans that were against slavery, you know, in the North and the South. So this place has always been divided against, America has always been divided against itself, man. This is Jeremiah 51:58. Thus saith the Lord of hosts. And that word host means army, man, when you look it up in the Hebrew. Matter of fact, let me just go to this app. Let me go to the Blue Letter Bible and pull up Jeremiah. even wants to load, man. Bear with me for a minute. It's taking a while. Yeah, now let's go to interlinear. Said the Lord of hosts.
Strong's H 6635. Sava.
And look at the outline of biblical usage. That which goes forth, army, war, warfare, host, army, host of an organized army, host of angels. Man. Lord of hosts. Lord of armies. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Doth save the Lord of hosts. The broad walls of Babylon shall be utterly broken, and her high gates shall be burnt with fire, and the people shall labor in vain, and the fork in the fire they shall be weary. So, was Babylon, the old Babylon, destroyed with fire, man? It wasn't destroyed with fire, man. Egypt was destroyed with fire. But the Lord say you go do to this place what he did to Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Revelation 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where our Lord was crucified, man. So, this place is spiritually Sodom. And when you look up the word Sodom, man. Now, Luke, let me go to Luke and then look it up. I'm going to read this and look it up. Luke 17 and 29, but in the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all, man. It destroyed them all. So I get getting a little bit excited. These Sodomites, man. And it's not giving you a real definition here. You're just saying it's the city that was destroyed by fire. But you can't find Sodom and Gomorrah no more, man. And look up the definition of a sodomite, man. And then look up, wait, let me just see. Sodom etymology here. Sodomy. Unnatural sexual relations, such as those imputed to the inhabitants of biblical Sodom, especially between persons of the same sex, but also with beasts. From Old French sodomite, late Latin per cantum Sodactium. I actually don't know how to pronounce it right now. Means, but it translates to anal sex, literally the sin of Sodom. So think about these laws, man. Think about how homosexuality is viewed in this country, man, without a fucking doubt. This place is Babylon the Great, man. Like I said in Revelation, man. Again, Revelation 17:5, and upon her forehead was written the name, Mystery, Babylon the Great, mother of harlots and abominations of the earth, man. You know, what does the scripture say? Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, to look upon his nakedness. Let me find it real quick. Habakkuk. Yeah. Habakkuk 2:15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and maketh drunken also, that thou mayest look upon their nakedness. You know, so it's just like you think of like roofies, like date rape drugs. Like Bill Cosby had an old joke called Spanish Fly. You know, think about that type of thing. You know. Even thinking about giving your neighbor a drink, you know, giving your neighbor that drink can also mean philosophy, man. That it's okay to be gay. It's okay to do this, that, and the other thing. It's okay, you know. It's okay to just do what you want without thinking. Just float around doing all those things that you do, man. You gotta read the fucking book. You gotta read the book. You can't just go around doing all those things that you do thinking it's okay. Man, like scripture said, everything that was written was written for our learning, man. Things for Romans 15:4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. You know? And you know, it's just like, that's the thing, man. Through patience and comfort of the scriptures, we might have hope. Because we're living in a wicked society, man. We're living in Babylon the Great, without a doubt. Now, that's what this current world system is. Not even just America at this point. You know, it's the European Union, too. And 2019 being the year of Karagma, that's the year Esau go try pushing the mark of the beast. If not, it's definitely going to be announced in 2019, man. It's definitely going to be announced this year, at least. You already got it. You already kind of got it under the table. You already see some minor celebrities on YouTube pushing this shit. It all goes back to Obadiah 1:4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence I will bring thee down, saith the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, that was an edifying video through the Spirit. You know, that's all I got right now through the Spirit. Like I said, this place is Babylon the Great, without a doubt. And to water for the brother out in Chicago for giving me Slovakia, to water to thank you Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai for showing me through the Spirit that, you know, I gotta organize lessons together a little bit more. You know, of course, like, you know, it went a little bit longer than I wanted to, but that's just through the Spirit. You know that type of thing happens, man. You might have something planned like this that's like 5 minutes. You know, you just gotta roll with it. So, you know, like I said, Lord willing, this was an edifying video. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. And to the next one, I say Shalom. Kwam Yasharala and Ra Abba Babal.